Silver's on the scene. It is Sunday, September 15th. Weekend's coming to a close, and I hope everyone has had a great, relaxing, fun, safe weekend. All right? So, we have a couple of questions to ask tonight. Let's start here. We're going to throw them all up today. That's right. We're going to throw them all up today. Okay. We're going to throw them all up today. Sebastian Rogers. What do? We say his name. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Rogers. Missing. Gone. From his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Gone since February 26, 2024. 202 days. Ladies and gentlemen, a week from tonight and tomorrow morning, 7 months. Way too long. We must find him and we bring him home. Okay? So, what's the topic about tonight? It's always about Sebastian. It's always about Sebastian. It's also about, guess what? We're a day closer. That's right. We are a day closer as we start this week. Starting tomorrow, September 16th, we start this week. We're a day closer, and tomorrow another day closer until boots on the ground. And I'm going to say this. There's going to be boots on the ground both in Mississippi as well as Hendersonville. So, the comments are great. Those that are helping, thank you for your help. Posting flyers, printing flyers, sharing it on social media. Thank you for that. And for those who have comments that aren't so nice, that aren't that helpful, then I'm going to give you a challenge. Come search with us. That's right. Come search with us. If you can comment like you do, maybe you're good at searching too. Keep your eyes open. Come out. Get in the field. Get in the field with us. Silver's on the scene, boots on the ground, starting the end of this coming week. All right. So, I want to get that out there. We're getting a day closer to looking for this boy gone. 202 days. But as you see in the thumbnail, I really have two questions. Why and where is Sebastian? Now, the where is Sebastian is pretty standard, pretty ongoing, right? Where is he? If we knew where he was, I wouldn't be talking to you now. And hopefully wherever he is, he's happy, he's safe, getting his medication, and we can get him back home. But here's the question. Why? Why are there distractions? And why are there threats? And why are creators having to go to court? See, ladies and gentlemen, it's like this. Think about it like this. Someone asks you a direct question. Where were you on Friday night? And you reply with, hey, let's go eat. Hey, did you see that ball game? Hey, did you see this? You reply with a million other things than, where were you on Friday night? That's called a deflection. That's called a distraction from finding out the truth. See, we're all out here and we're trying to help find Sebastian. Those of us who care, who really care about where his whereabouts, about is he safe, about does he need help, or about is he not with us anymore. Now, at this point, I'm just going to stop and pause for this message. These are my opinions, and everything here is alleged. Allegedly, in my opinion. If I knew 100% fact where Sebastian was, I'd have him home to Seth Rogers right now. Okay, I'd have him home to his dad. The only one, in my opinion, seems to care about where he is. Allegedly, my opinion. So going forward, remember that. So the question, why? Why is this boy missing? That's number one. Where is he? But also, why do we have distractions? Why do we have distractions? Why aren't questions being answered? Why aren't questions from these two, by these two, to these two? Why aren't they being answered truthfully and directly? Why, when asked where were you on Friday night, you get can't speak on that? Why, when asked what's the make and model of that car, don't know? Why, when asked a question that will lead to finding your son, why the deflections? Why the distractions? Why you? Why you? Christopher Proudfoot, Katie Proudfoot. Why the distractions? That's number one. Number two, threats. Now, allegedly, there's threats coming out. It seems like there's always been this. It seems like there's always been a sour taste for people out posting flyers in the city of Hendersonville or out looking. After the first search, right? After the first search where law enforcement and the search agencies and everybody came together, I believe it even started then. People started getting pushed away. We don't need help. Well, let me ask you this. He walks out of the door on his own, according to these two. Yeah, according to this guy and this girl. According to this guy and this girl. He walks out. You don't want to know where he went? You don't want to know if he's safe? You don't want to know if he's alive? Why no concern? Why no concern? And then, with your extended family, Chris's parents, sisters and brothers, and all this extended family, Proud Feet and Bauer Socks, why are you trying to push people away that are trying to help you find your son? Something to think about. So you have the distractions, you have the threats, and then you have courtrooms. Ladies and gentlemen, the only time these two should step into a courtroom is when their son has been found harmed and they're going to prosecute the one who did it. But they are going to court, ladies and gentlemen, for a YouTube creator who all they are trying to do is find their son. If my son was, I don't have a son, I have a daughter, but if my daughter was missing and someone was in my driveway saying, I'm here to help you, I'd welcome them with open arms. You know why I would? Because I know I had nothing to do with her disappearance. Now, at this point, you have to make yourself think. If you're not helping find your child, do you know where your child is? And instead of giving the direct, honest answers to the questions to find your child, you're distracting, deflecting, threatening, doing all these other things versus going straight to the answer, where is Sebastian Rogers? See, if you're having all these distractions and deflections and threats and protective orders and not answering that question, where is Sebastian? And in your case, you two, it would be, where is your son? See, look, we talk about it all the time. Keep the awareness alive. You cannot keep the awareness alive when you're deflecting, distracting, creating protective orders, threatening people. The very people that are attempting to keep the awareness alive. Think about it like this. I've never thought about it until just now. So we are trying to keep the awareness alive. That's part of our deal, right? We keep the awareness alive. We do that. We know that by keeping the awareness alive, say his name, speak his name, post his flyer, look for him, make a video, make a TikTok, make a Instagram post, make a Facebook post, make a any post you have out there on social media. Do a social media post, right? Someone shared my Facebook post today. You know who you are, and thank you. I really appreciate it. It was the flyer. You don't have to say anything. Just share it. Stick it up on a telephone pole somewhere. But the point is this: keep the awareness alive. Because without that, we're not going to find them. We've said it over and over and over again. If Sebastian is alive and he's in a Circle K or a Target or a Walmart or a gas station or a restaurant or an Olive Garden or a Cracker Barrel or wherever he may be, the person standing beside him won't know unless there's awareness. That's how you find them. Yet, think about this. These distractions, deflections, these protective orders, these threats, all of that is to stop keeping the awareness alive. Or you could say it like this: keep the awareness unalive. These people are wanting the awareness to be unalive, to cease, to end, to stop. As I've said before in a video, I don't think they ever expected this much attention. Well, it's here. And we're going to say his name, and we're going to speak his name: Sebastian Rogers, Sebastian Rogers, Sebastian Rogers, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. We're going to say it so we can find him. And then when we do, guess what we're going to do? We're going to get justice for him. We're going to get justice for him. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Because if you look over the last couple of weeks, you had this FBI. Here it is right here. It's this one, right? Here's what we've done. Let's just recap. Okay, let's recap. Let's go right here. Let's do this. Okay. We had this. This has been with us since the beginning. 202 days. A few weeks ago, we got this. FBI $50,000 reward. And then a week or so later, boom, we get this. So we've gone from 4 photos, 2 photos, to 6 photos now. So they combined these two and made this a $100,000 reward. So it was heating up. Eyes back out there, people looking. And as soon as that started, these two started. Right back much like it was from the beginning. Distractions, deflections, threats, protective orders. Katie and Chris Proudfoot, please listen to Silver's on the Scene right here, right now. We only have our thoughts and theories based on your behavior. If you truly did nothing to your stepson and son, help us. It's that simple. Help us. Send me an email. silversonthescene@yahoo.com. silversonthescene@yahoo.com. That's silversonthescene@yahoo.com. Send me an email. Tell me what happened. Katie, you went in that house with him at 6:30 p.m. approximately on the 25th. 12 hours later, you're reporting him missing. What happened? Where is Sebastian? Chris, you got the phone call. I'm sure she told you what happened. Let me know what happened. I'll do all I can to help both of you as we move forward with this. But that's second nature. That's the second act. The first act is finding your son. Katie, Chris, where is Sebastian? So I want to end this video with this. With all the distractions and the threats and the deflections and the protective orders, I'll ask the simple question, why? But my major question is this: where is Sebastian Rogers? So much like we did on the last video, say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name. One other thing I want to say is this. Printing out flyers. I find that Office Depot does a really good job to print out a flyer. I'll be printing out my first flyer with Sebastian tomorrow. And as I'm adding this to my search. I'm an electronic guy. I send out the flyers, as you know, through emails. I share them on social media for people to see because that's a quick, fast way. But hand to hand is also good. So in my searching this week, as we hit boots on the ground, we're going to have flyers in hand too. When I was at the abandoned home and I came out and there stood the police, what are we doing? It would have been great just to hand them a flyer. I had to pull it up on my phone. As I said, I'm an electronic guy, and showed it to them. But these are going to be in hand as we go, and I'll give you more information on that as far as, how easy to do it is and everything. But I'm looking forward to printing this one, several copies, and part of the boots on the ground will be handing these out. But back to this. Say his name, say his name, say his name. Sebastian Rogers, Sebastian Rogers, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. And to these two, if you've truly done nothing, if you laid down and woke up and he's gone, then start sharing more information with us. Stop the distractions. Stop the deflections. Stop pushing people away that are trying to help find your son. And help us help you. Help us find Sebastian Rogers. Let me know how you can do that. Only you can let us know. We'll continue looking for this boy. We're going to keep the awareness alive so we can find him. And then you better bet we're going to get justice for whoever may have harmed him. Oh, and one last thing. This goes back to the why. I believe, in my opinion, the behavior of these two are for one of two reasons. Reason one, they simply didn't care about the boy. They did not care about Sebastian. Therefore, he's gone. He's out of their hair. I, in the goodness of my heart and seeing good in everyone, have a hard time going down that road, even with these two. And the second reason is they know exactly where he is. And he's healthy, and he's happy, he's playing video games, and they know exactly where he is. Now, as crazy as this whole thing has been, I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. I've said it all along. My theory, he's no longer with us. My theory, he's somewhere buried. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I can only come with the behavior of these two. Either A, they just don't care anymore, or B, they know exactly where he is and he's healthy, happy, and having fun. So, that's it for tonight. Week's about to start. Monday's right around the corner. And along with that is a day closer, one step closer to boots on the ground. As a matter of fact, as I'm setting up my vehicle earlier to get ready for the trip, the work trip and the looking for Sebastian trip, the last two pieces I put in were my walking stick and my shovel. That's right. We're back to digging. We're back to looking. It's not that we ever stopped. Other things got in the way. Now we're back. Silver's on the scene. So, as I said earlier, Horn Lake's coming up. Hendersonville's coming up. You want to help? Silver's on the scene at yahoo.com. Silver's on the scene at yahoo.com. Silver's on the scene at yahoo.com. Say his name. Speak him into existence. Post his photo. Post this flyer. Keep the awareness alive, even in the face of those who don't want it to be kept alive, for whatever their reasons. All right? So, there you go. Have a great evening. Hope your week starts out fantastic. And as always, Silver's on the scene. Stay tuned. More to come. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for all you do. We appreciate each and every one of you. All of you. Even those whose comments aren't so helpful. Everyone's got a right to their opinion, so keep on commenting. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. More to come. Have a great evening. Good night.